like the way someone is driving, I'd pull up alongside the other car and say, I hope your children turn out poorly. The other engines laughed, and Sir Handel sang a song about it. Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck! The teasing continued until at last the day came when his new funnel arrived. Sir Topham Hatt proudly presented it. Well, fuck, said Peter Sam, but Sir Topham Hatt laughed. Don't worry, Peter Sam. There's nothing wrong with a man who enjoys a good blowjob.
Oh, yes, I like children.
You know what I say?
Said Edward.
Fuck the children. Fuck them. Fuck kids. They're getting entirely too much attention. He rolled to the platform just as Gordon arrived. Hello, who are you? I'm Gordon. Who are you? I'm Sir Handel. Wouldn't it be interesting if the only way you could die was that suddenly your head blew up? If there were no other causes of death, everyone died the same way? Sooner or later, without warning, your head simply exploded. Gordon was speechless. Sir Handel puffed away to fetch his coaches. He didn't like the look of them at all. Whatever next? What the fuck's the deal with these guys? Those aren't coaches, they're cattle cars. Woo! Screamed the coaches. What a horrid engine! Eat my box! Sam shut his eyes. The poor fuck. The poor stupid fuck.
1, 2, 3.
Suddenly, like magic, the station was flooded with lights. Jesus, can you believe it's Christmas again? Said Sir Topham Hatt. Holy Christ, the Christmas tree's on fire. He was still cross when they reached the top station. Sir Handel was hoping for a rest, but his driver thought otherwise. Grow up, motherfucker, said his driver. Let's get you back on the rail.
She saw that a milk van was about to be coupled to her and was most indignant. Do they expect me to pull that?
Surely, said her driver, you can pull one van.
Thanks, Dick. That's real clever,
said Daisy.
By the way, doesn't that ever get to you, being called Dick? Being called Dick is a lot better than being called Dick Licker. Eat shit, raisin balls. I hope you swallow a turd. When Sir Handel crawled home, he found Sir Topham Hatt waiting for him. I want you to know I don't automatically wash my hands every time I go to the bathroom. Can you deal with that? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know when I wash my hands? When I shit on them.
We mustn't go past it, he said. That's orders. Why? Danger means falling down something, said Thomas. I went past danger once and fell down a mine.
It's a minor risk,
said Percy.
Take a fucking chance, bunch of goddamn pussies. I'm sorry about your accident, said Sir Handel. Fuck you.
Topham Hatt was having breakfast. He was eating toast and marmalade.
Eat your fucking cornflakes, you cocksucker! Listen, cunt, I'm tired of your meddling.
James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over to see if he was hurt.
Help, Mommy! The man is touching me like Daddy does at home! Don't recall seeing you before. What brings you this way? I want to see a paint factory blowing up, an oil refinery explode, and a tornado hit a church on Sunday. Well done. Cheers, and keep up the good work. Cheeky chopper, muttered Rusty.
One evening, he was dozing happily, but Percy wanted to talk.
Remember the time I took you down to the beach and we set the hot dog stand on fire and 3 people died? Wasn't that fun?
Certainly not. Percy went on teasing him.
Then I took you to the bar and got drunk and vomited on the jukebox. And sparks started flying out of the jukebox and a fire started, and all the people were screaming. Remember that?
Thomas decided to say nothing and went to sleep instead. Then there was trouble.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah! Ah!
Maybe we'll stop feeling cold if we talk about warm things, like sunshine and steam,
Or a nice tattoo of Madonna with her hand up your ass.
muttered Thomas. The bus growled as he gazed at the happy passengers.
Miserable pricks.
He grumbled, I wouldn't have brought them if I'd known. I'd have had a breakdown or something. Duck felt shocked at such an idea.
You don't like it? Suck my dick. The conductor, fireman, and the guard buy tea and cakes from the refreshment lady. The refreshment lady was making her way to the train. Bake me a fucking loaf of bread, said Peter Sam. Couple of corn muffins, jelly donut, I don't give a shit. I'm in the market for quality baked goods. Bullshit,
said Thomas's driver. We've been along here hundreds of times and never had an accident. That makes it worse, the policeman answered. He wrote regular lawbreaker in his book. Thomas puffed sadly away.
Fuck that layman.
The law is the law, he said, and we can't change it. Sir Topham Hatt felt exhausted.
No one should ever do anything to help the police. In any way,
He said,
I hear tell about an engine and some tar wagons.
Shut up, said James.
It's not funny.
fuck you. I think it's hilarious. How do you like that?
Said Donald.
Animals always run if you toot and look them in the eye. Even bulls? How the fuck should I know? What do you think I am, a fucking psychic?
An angry farmer was telling Mavis just what she could do with her train.
Get over here and give my dick a couple of jerks.
Having trouble, Mavis? Chortled Toby. I am surprised,
Fuck you.
said Mavis.
I want to be fair, Douglas, but I don't know.
Fuck it.
I am a splendid engine, answered James. Ready for anything. You never see my paint dirty,
No one is immune.
said Toby innocently.
So calm down and knock off the shit. Stop trying to draw attention to yourself.
James went redder than ever and snorted off.
Now who's an old fusspot? Laughed Nancy and set to work once more. Holy shit, look at the fucking knobs on her. Lick my asshole, you dim-witted prick!
The new engine arrived.
What's your name?
Asked Sir Topham Hatt.
Ball sniffer.
But, said the other engines, the rest of us never thanked her properly. Exactly, said Thomas. So now I think we should all give her a special Christmas party.
Or get your penis tattooed to resemble a candy cane. Great for Christmas blowjobs.
Sir Topham Hatt said, 1, 2, 3, push,
What a bunch of pussies.
said Sir Topham Hatt.
Harold flew lower for a closer inspection. What the fuck is that? Whizzed Harold.
Oh, yes, I like children. I like children. A harbor, the seaside, children, that will be lovely.
You have a child fetish, and it's not healthy,
said Edward.
James's driver and fireman could not make him move.
At last, the inspector arrived.
Show a wheel, James. You can't stay here all day.
Fuck you, I'm going home. I'm already motivated.
Said James.
Help, Thomas, help. We're glad to see you,
Called the children,
You show me your wee-wee, and I'll show you mine.
said Thomas.
We'll all be back to work tomorrow. We're glad you've come back. We can keep you in order now. Keep me in order? Fuck that. Impudent scallywags.
Botheration. That means I'll be late.
They've cleared the line for you, but there's something worse.
Out with it, Toby. I can't wait all evening.
I just realized I haven't eaten an ice cream sandwich in 47 years. Masturbation is not illegal,
Replied the conductor.
but if it were, people would probably take the law into their own hands. And remember, this is Mr. Conductor talking. I know what I'm talking about.
Come on, grandfather, cried the children. Do look at this engine,
That's a tram engine, Stephen.
said Sir Topham Hatt. May we go in it, grandfather, please?
Would someone please explain to me the supposed appeal of having grandchildren?
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
I don't get it.
You have a leather bootlace there, said the conductor to a smartly dressed man. Please give it to me.
Oh, it is, huh? Well, fuck you.
Then I'm afraid the train will just stop where it is. The passengers all said what a bad railway it was. Then they told the man how bad he was instead.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
The station master was furious.
Get the fuck out of here!
He said. Sir Topham Hatt was enjoying hot porridge for breakfast.
Fuck you, you cunt.
He said to his wife.
Keep fucking with me, little dick.
The butler came in.
Excuse me, sir. You're wanted on
Get the fuck out of my life. Leslie, the way we're acting is crazy.
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
Let's put all this petty personal stuff behind us and act like professionals. What do you say? Good idea. I agree.
Then he set off to catch his train. When Henry had got up steam, he puffed out. He was dirty and covered with cobwebs. Oh, I'm stiff, he groaned.
Good. Stay the fuck out of here.
Said Sir Topham Hatt. I'll show them, he thought. They think Gordon is the only engine who can pull coaches.
Fuck 'em.
I'll chuff and I'll puff and I'll break your door in.
Drives me crazy. Close the fucking door, will you? You're letting out all the cold. Look, here's $20. Go down to Burger King, why don't you? I'll save that much on electricity. Close the goddamn door. Beep, beep. Good morning, Percy, he whistled. Driving is fun, isn't it? Did you ever run over a guy, huh? And then you panic, so you back up and run over him again? Did you ever notice the second crunch is not as loud as the first? Yes, Thomas, of course, but what, Percy? Out with it. I think it's because the guy already has tread marks on him. Might as well run over him again. What are you going to do this time? Drive around him? I think you are both sorry and deserve a treat. Edward will go in front to clear the line. Thomas will look after the coaches, and Gordon run into a bakery and ask if they can bake a cake in the shape of a penis.
Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see.
Certainly, Inspector, replied Sir Topham Hatt. He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise.
Someone defecating.
They carefully made his fire, putting large lumps of coal like a wall round the outside.
Holy guacamole, my ass is burning,
Complained Henry.
Meanwhile, the inspector was looking for his hat. You just saw the fucking thing,
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
Oh! Wailed Scruffy. I'm coming apart! God, that shit hurts.
It's shameful to treat tender engines like this.
It isn't amusing. It's precious half-wit bullshit.
The engines had decided to go on strike. Engines going on public roads must have their wheels covered and a cowcatcher in front,
Fuck you, I don't do that.
said Thomas.
Don't forget, if you refuse to cooperate, Mr. Policeman will beat you to death.
Sir Topham Hatt was having breakfast.
How would you like a nice tongue sandwich? It's made from slices of a cow's tongue. Are you fucking trying to make me sick?
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
Well, how do you know you don't like it if you've never even tried it? It came to me in a dream. Stop! 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 Wailed the coaches. You've left the refreshment lady behind. Oh, shit. Goddamn door is still wide open, groaned Peter Sam. We're sure to miss Henry now. Thomas was impatient. I'm so fucking impatient,
Said Thomas. Hello, Percy, said Sir Topham Hatt. You look tired,
I think a guy should be able to declare himself legally tired,
said Percy.
so he could get out of doing things he didn't want to do.
Percy, what are you talking about? The ghost train. Driver saw it last night.
What about goblins?
Asked Thomas and Toby.
And zombies? Where the fuck are all the zombies?
He didn't say. Oh, it makes my wheels wobble to think of it.
Puh, said Thomas.
Personally, I think it's a bunch of shit.
I just seen something, said Toby. It looked like Percy's ghost. It said it was coming here to warn us.
I'm not about to fuck with a ghost car. Let someone else flag down the Flying Dutchman. It's not my job. Sorry, not today. We must get the ice cream ready for the passengers. Never mind, Duncan. But Duncan did mind. I'm gonna kill the next motherfucker who pisses me off.
Where is Thomas? He doesn't usually make us wait,
Maybe he's home banging the babysitter.
laughed the driver.
But whatever is that rubbish?
The rubbish turned out to be Annie, Clarabelle, and Henrietta, who were most offended.
Fuck you!
They fumed.
Get the fuck out of here. You swank around with your steamroller wheels, pretending you're as good as me. Actually, I'm better. Adios, motherfucker. The engines found it hard to sleep. What we need, suggested Toby, is to listen to a story. Turn on the fucking TV, cried Percy. I want to watch Survivor. Duke's driver and fireman oiled and greased him one last time. They sheeted him snugly and said goodbye. Then they had to go away and find work. I want everyone to know it was great being alive, and I really enjoyed myself. He sighed. I especially enjoyed fucking and going to the movies.
Duck slowly and carefully set off across the bridge. Bulgy wailed as he felt the bridge quiver.
Oh, oh.
Stop! He shouted. It might fall on me.
Somehow,
Said Duck.
I enjoy watching people suffer.
Stop! Stop! You're going the wrong way. But it's a backing signal, Percy protested and told him about Gordon and James.
What are they, fucking stupid?
Said his driver.
Has everybody lost their goddamn minds?
Suddenly he heard an extraordinary noise. Whee!
Sounds like he's taking a shit,
He said.
Sleepers in ballast, I'm off. And he was. Duncan has done it again. Come on, old boy, we'll have to get him out. The little diesel refused to move. Are you kidding? He's an asshole. Look, just 5 minutes, okay? Okay, 5 minutes. But no more. After that, I'm gonna puke. And Rusty roared into life.
He went to a workshop and they showed him all sorts of engines. At last he saw a smart little green engine with 4 wheels. That's the one, he thought. If I choose you, will you work hard?
Big bats down to 1-5. 5 overcross up the thingo. Nose, baseball, hieroglyphics, hopscotch pouch. Inevitably, 2-4-8-4-8-4-8-4-8. I with the 2-2-2. 3-4-5. Down here, mother. We're all home now.
Sir Topham Hatt felt exhausted.
Fuck that.
Said Sir Topham Hatt. What a noise!